This is a it's a complete joke at this point. The House Oversight Committee is going to hold its first impeachment inquiry hearing regarding the impeachment of Joe Biden on September 28th. Hang on one second. Which is a week from Thursday. So, cool. 2 days before the government is going to shut down for lack of funding. But let's do this, especially in light of the fact that a State Department memo was released this morning, which it was a memo from the United States State Department to then Vice President Joe Biden, stating the position of the United States government and the State Department, which reiterated the official position of the European Union that Ukrainian prosecutor needed to be fired before any more foreign aid be given to Ukraine. Because that prosecutor, Mr. Shokin, was not investigating corruption, as opposed to what the House Republicans are saying, which has now been completely discredited with historical documents. The House Republican claim is that Joe Biden personally withheld $1 billion of financial aid to Ukraine until they fired Prosecutor Shokin, because Prosecutor Shokin was investigating Burisma and therefore was investigating Vice President Biden's son, Hunter Biden. The exact opposite is what's actually true, and now provably so from historical State Department documents from that period of time. Whatever. Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, blah, blah, blah. This is my favorite part. So the first hearing is going to focus on constitutional and legal questions surrounding the president's involvement in corruption and abuse of public office. Here's the difference between this hearing and, say, the January 6 hearings. Yes, the January 6 hearings had 2 Republicans and a bunch of Democrats. Those 2 Republicans were not James Comer or Jim Jordan. I mean, let's be honest. Democrats on the House Oversight Committee, I think you got Dan Goldman, you got Jamie Raskin. You have some incredibly competent people from the Democratic Party on this committee who are going to make these Republicans look like absolute clowns. Another thing. Representative James Comer said Tuesday that he plans to subpoena the personal bank records of Hunter Biden, the president's son, and his brother, James Biden, neither of whom have ever served in the United States government. They are private citizens. A Donald Trump appointed U.S. attorney who has now been made special counsel by Merrick Garland has been investigating Hunter Biden's finances for over 5 years and found 2 misdemeanor tax charges to bring. Special Counsel Weiss has all these banking records, I guarantee you. But Congress, because that was part of a criminal investigation. This is Congress. Congress does not conduct criminal investigations. Congress is not a law enforcement agency. That's DOJ in the executive branch. Congress is the legislative branch. Are they going to subpoena these records for the purpose of passing legislation to prevent Hunter Biden from earning money overseas? Hunter Biden and James Biden should fight those subpoenas aggressively. These hearings are going to be an absolute clown show. And James Comer has also said that he's going to subpoena Hunter Biden, again, a private citizen who has never held a position in government. Joe Biden and the White House, I would imagine to a large extent, it won't be unlimited. because they're getting tired of this shit too. I think that Joe Biden and the White House will cooperate to a degree with requests from these clown car House committees. Hunter Biden and James Biden, the president's brother, should just be like, yeah, go pound sand. I'm not giving you jack shit, and I'm going to fight every one of these subpoenas. I would very, very much like to see that.